One notion is that I talked to Naeem a few years ago, and I pretty much asked him, like, did he feel that he was in Kevin Hart's shadow? I want to relay that same question to you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the shadow, but it's not a bad shadow to be under, you know?
Right.
Like, cause under the whole Kevin Hart umbrella, we've done a lot.
As far as like when things are like moving for you guys, and then eventually at what point did you notice that maybe he had arrived? When he is selling out all his shows, what year was that around?
I'm gonna say when the Shaq All-Star dropped. When the Shaq All-Star dropped and we started doing theaters. We went from matter of fact, I know exactly the time. I can't remember the year, but we did the New York Carolines. We did Carolines and he sold out, I think 10 shows. And that was like unheard of back then. So we sold out like 10 shows, and from there, we jumped into theaters. I think that's when we realized he arrived. Right. I think I want to say 2010, 2009 maybe.
Was that the most that you've made in terms of your career at that time, money-wise?
Money-wise? No.
Okay.
No, I think the most I made was when I was on my own, because like I said, I was doing a lot of colleges. Colleges was paying very well.
Right.
I was doing ski trips. They was paying very well. I had a whole system. Like during the week, I would do colleges. Thursday, I had my own night I was hosting. And then weekends, I would do ski trips and I think it was like crab feasts. Like I had a whole line of where I was doing pretty well for myself at a young comic.
Now,
bought my house in 2006. Let me go ahead and drop these bars, man.
Go ahead,
come on, man.
Because there is one notion, right, where, and this is kind of like starting getting into what's happening today. One notion is that I talked to Naeem a few years ago, and I pretty much asked him, like, did he feel that he was in Kevin Hart's shadow? I want to relay that same question to you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the shadow, but it's not a bad shadow to be under, you know?
Right.
Like, because under the whole Kevin Hart umbrella, we've done a lot. I mean, we got a radio show, we got a car show, I've done a couple commercials with Kev, like internet commercials, but you know,
Right.
it was still a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying? So we eating pretty well over there, so I don't have a problem with being up under the umbrella.
Right.
But I do think I don't get, how can I say? I don't get the recognition I think I should have.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I am like one of the best comedians out there. Like, that's just how I feel. I feel like I'm one of the funniest guys out there.
Right.
But I don't think I get that recognition because I don't never see myself in the top 10 up and coming comedians and stuff like that. But I don't have a problem with it. But I don't think, I do get the respect from the other comics though, my peers. I definitely get
Right.
that.
In terms of like even hearing that, you know, is there reflections of like, do you need to reposition yourself?
Right. I definitely do. I definitely do need to reposition myself.
What does that look like for you?
I
How
finally
does Spank stand out?
Right, I finally got management, so now I'm auditioning more. I'm coming up with my own projects, and I also pitched a TV show 2 years ago. It got picked up, but it got dropped when they saw the first episode.
Okay.
But I pitched it, I did good. The network bought it, so I felt like, you know what, I'm somewhere, I'm close, I'm close.
Yeah, because the thing is I think you're in an interesting position because the goal in any craft is to go to the top.
Right.
And you're clearly a part of that top because you're with the guy who's considered the biggest comedian in the world.
Right.
But the part of that is, what about your own personal brand?
Personal brand,
that
right.
I think you have to maybe, I don't know, what's happening mentally, because you are at the top, but it's not off
of
merit.
my brand, right, my merit, right. I look at it as, this was my system that I had going. It was gonna be opening for Kevin Hart. We branded the Plastic Cup Boys name. Then we're gonna start doing the Plastic Cup Boys specials. And from the Plastic Cup Boys specials, I was gonna try to stand out more and then start going solo.
Right.
That's my whole process of it.
Does Kev encourage that?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
For sure he encouraged that.
Okay.